Okay, I don't know how to start a video. Let's just start the video. So, hi everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Presence and I am studying economics at LSE right now. And gosh, it's already been a year. I still remember my results day video saying, oh, I got in, I'm so excited, blah blah blah, and yeah, like, oh, it's just so weird because my mind right now is still in the A-level mode. I don't know, it's just, this year has just been so quick and I feel like so many things have happened. I've grown so much as a person. I'm still trying to figure out life, and so many things just start to think about, and like, it's just been a crazy year at home. I know you guys are still waiting for the TSA video. If you are waiting for the TSA part 2, I promise I'm making it. It takes a bit of effort, and at university you have a lot of other things going on, and I'm trying my best to really make it, but I really appreciate that you guys wait a bit more longer. It's gonna come. I kind of rambled a lot. I cut a lot of different things out. I redid this video millions of times, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. I'm gonna be talking about everything of like my experience of first year. This might be interesting to you, this might not be, but if you're interested to just hang out with me and chat and chill, grab some popcorn, grab some ice cream. I already had my ice cream so I can't have any more, but yeah, let's just go straight into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is social life and making friends. Now, despite you guys sometimes telling me how I have I guess an extrovert personality on camera, the reality is I wouldn't say I've had like hardly any friends since last year, which was like outside of uni, but I used to struggle so much with talking and making friends and communication and just socializing. I still haven't been to a party yet. Kind of was on my bucket list for university first year, but it didn't happen. And also I'm actually living at home. Well, I lived at home for the first year because of mainly COVID. And so did I manage to make lots of friends? No. Well, actually, yes, I have. And how did I make the friends? Number one is asking them for revision help. This technique, so yeah, this is a making new friends 101 for people who are going to university, who are introverts and kind of like me, a bit of awkward sometimes, is ask for help. Ask for help for maths, revision, and just anything, and just start from there and strike up a conversation. That's one way. So I did meet quite, like, I don't know. For me, I really value, oh, please, okay, sorry about that. But yeah, for me, I really value genuine, true friendships. So I really don't like fake friends, because I say I had no friends because all the friends I had were fake in a way, and so I've always wanted to have like genuine, real friends who are like, you know, brothers and sisters to you. That's something that I've always wanted, and so I've met a lot of people online at campus in the beginning of the year, but I haven't met like solid friends for life at LSE. I have met it elsewhere, but yeah, that part I'm still navigating myself. But yeah, friends, I have made some friends, but I haven't been to any parties or anything. I know people who have been. I know they've had a great time. I'm just sharing my experience, and yeah. If you guys know me, if you guys don't know me, if you guys want to know me, if you guys are at LSE and want to be friends, then hit me up. I'm always happy to meet new friends. Oh, why is this? Okay, guys, this is annoying. Okay. Anyway, I'm kind of a bit of a like buzzy feeling because the weather's so nice. I'm going out later, so that's hence the red. Dude. Okay, never mind. I don't really do, what do they call, what I wear in a day or something. I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, friends, like another thing that I've learned is because I haven't really had a lot of genuine friends in the past, and because I struggled a lot with talking and I had a social anxiety and just trying to overcome that, I became very attached to people I met, and I thought that when I did meet some friends where I thought they were like gonna be friends for literally the next 3 years during university, because of how good it was and everything, and then suddenly one day you wake up, they stop talking to you, you try to message them, and they never respond back for months. And that, so yeah, I've not been, well, relationship, love, that's a different topic. I have not been in a relationship except when I was 12, but that doesn't count, so I don't know anything about love relationship side. But in terms of friendship side, this experience, which I'm telling you guys because I'm telling everything during first year, so I'm kind of just sharing the key issues, the key things this year that I remember the most, and it's happened during university. So yeah, and you guys might relate, and if you guys have any like advice, tips or anything and you want to share in the comments, then please comment below. But basically, I made new friends at university. Some friends I thought we were going to be best buddies for during the whole of university, and it's just my first year, and yeah, they just decided to not talk at all and not respond to messages, and I guess that kind of feels the same as not a heartbreak but a friendship break, and I was very down during that time, a little bit at least, because I mean, I don't know much about friendship and I was just confused as to why they would do that. Anyway, this is gonna get deep, so I'm not gonna say any more, but lesson number one is friends. Was it hard to make during first year and COVID and everything? Yes, it was, because I lived at home this year and I didn't have that whole experience with people. I made friends mainly through societies, which I'm going to talk about next, and through asking people in my course for help. And I also experienced my first friendship, not my first, I had had that before, but I don't think as kind of big, just like, not friendship breakup, but like kind of, like you make a really, really good friend and you never expect to just not be friends anymore, and then suddenly it happens and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's the friendship side of things. And the next thing is societies. So in the beginning of the year I was like super excited, you know, societies is a thing that is not the main thing at university, but it's like you're gonna join everything you want to join and just like new things and stuff. So I joined a bunch of societies, and you do need to pay for it, but it's really cheap. It's like £3 per membership. So I joined the coding society because I thought coding is good, I need to learn it. I didn't end up learning it, but it's on my bucket list to learn some because it's very good for your career and stuff. And then I joined the VIG society, so the Business and Investment Society, and then I joined the Consultancy Society, and then I joined the Entrepreneurship Society. So 4 societies. Oh, and I joined the TEDx Talk Society. Yeah, those are the, so I joined, oh, and I tried to join the Badminton Society as well. So six societies, and I know my friends, they joined like 8 to 10, and no one really ends up doing all of them. Like, I didn't touch the Coding Society, I didn't really touch the Business and Investment Banking Society because I don't really know if, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure investment banking isn't for me, but I'm just keeping an open mind at the moment. I'll be talking about careers later. And then the Badminton Society, I tried to join the team, I didn't make it. And we also have like a social badminton, so like not a part of like the main team. That one I didn't really go to because it was just kind of a hassle to commute on a Saturday, I think, or Sunday. And then the TEDx Society, I joined their competition. Again, I didn't really get in, which is fine, it's fine, it's fine. We get a lot of I got a lot of rejections this year, which is another kind of good experience to have. Oops, why is it, okay, oh, focus. Okay, cool. So yeah, the Consultancy Society, I joined a little bit. I did a few Zoom calls, and I kind of want to get involved a little bit more next year maybe. The main thing, the main highlight of the society element was the Entrepreneurship Society. So I was super heavily involved in that society, and I feel like I spent more time doing stuff over there than the actual course, which isn't really a good thing, but you know, it's first year LSE counts for around 12%, so it's not like a crazy big of a deal. And also why I let myself, that sounded weird, I let myself be a bit more loose in terms of like the academic side of things. So yeah, so the Entrepreneurship Society is something that I was really involved in. It didn't turn out the way I wanted to in the end, but I learned a lot, and it made me think more about the career side, and I'll be talking about that next. So yeah, the Entrepreneurship Society, I got a role there for like head of sponsorships, so that was fun. We organised a yearly entrepreneurship conference, and I didn't realise how much effort goes into organising an event, so that's something new that I learnt. And you just get so many different roles that you can do, and during that you do different things like research, organising events, partnerships, yeah, just so many different things to do, and you learn a lot of, I guess, soft skills during those experiences. Yeah, so the Entrepreneurship Society, I organised an event, and that was really fun. But the main thing that I found really fun is that I joined one of the startup incubators. So this is where you have the opportunity to form a team and create your own startup from scratch. And let's say that I had so much fun doing it, and a bit ashamed about what turned out in the end, but it's okay. It's all a learning experience, as we say. And it's only my first year, so it's still time. But yeah, I met some close friends during the program. I met people who were doing masters, and yeah, formed like a close friendship group. We tried to create something, so I learned about how to create your MVP, how to validate your problem, branding, marketing, pitching, how to pitch investors, like so many different things and learnings, and like just so many different things that I haven't experienced before, and I didn't realize even existed until doing stuff in the society. And I just really had a ton of fun, and it was all like outside of normal course, so I focused a lot on that, so I didn't really care much about social side and stuff. I was really heavily involved in that, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to because of, I guess, product market fit and just that stuff, which is, I don't know, it can be a complete different video. So if you want me to talk about entrepreneurship or startups or like those kind of topics separately, then say something in the comment and maybe I'll make another video. So yeah, that was kind of the focus of the 6 months during first year. So that went until April. So that's the main thing about societies, is I really enjoyed it. You learn a lot of soft skills, you make new friends, and I guess the negative side is maybe you might get too heavily involved in that and then you forget about your actual degree, which is not really a good thing. And yeah, so that's the society part. And next, let's talk about workload. Okay, workload. So I went into university thinking that I am going to focus on the degree. Like for me, social life, making friends and stuff, it was never a real focus, I'll be honest. I was someone who only cared about career, really, and it really wasn't until COVID that my mindset and my perspective completely changed, and I realised how important it is for you to have like connection with family, with friends, and that the memories are so much more important, and like me regretting not taking full advantage of lunchtime during A-levels and just choosing to revise over spending time with friends. And so I kind of made that priority change, and so workload, yeah, I was talking about workload, no, talking about a degree is Yeah, so I went into university thinking that originally, okay, I'm going to focus just on the degree, but then I realised all the stuff about societies, the entrepreneurship society, different things you can do, and I got very heavily involved in that aspect, and I knew in my head that first year wasn't like the big year, so I let myself do that. I was intentional. But yeah, the workload for first year, apparently second year and third year is going to get even harder, so haha, that's quite nice to know. And everyone said, you know, enjoy your first year while you can, so that's what I did. But the workload was quite a big change, for me at least. A lot of people have been struggling. Like, I didn't realise, well, at least on YouTube I feel like there's a lot of you know, it just shows a really cool side of university, the partying, the 1 minute revision clip, and then the 5 to 10 minute of hanging out with your friends and videos and just the fun stuff. But the reality is there is a lot of hard work and grind during first year, or at least at university, and the content is hard, and the pace is quick, and you don't have anyone to chase you for doing stuff and everything. It's all on you. You either do the work or you don't, and just like basically it's independent, and professors, and like it's not like A-levels where you can go directly to your teacher and talk to them for a long time. Each professor teaches like, what, 1,000 students or more, so do they really have all the time in the world for you? Not really. So that was a big shift in that I needed to learn how to be more independent, how to find like resources myself and how to work myself. And this is why I realized friendship and relationship is important, because you need a group of friends who are either really good at what they do, or just like will support you, and just form a revision group, and just have other people with you on the same course and doing things together, because it can get kind of lonely, I think, doing work by yourself. And also you can get off track if no one's kind of there to chase you, so having friends to keep you accountable is good. Yeah, right now, if Zar, I don't know if Zar's watching this, but if you are, then thanks for keeping me accountable for stats. But yeah, so the workload is quite intense, harder than I expected, but then I don't know if it was the society stuff that I got involved in that made me think this way, so it's all my experience. But yeah, it was definitely different and challenging, but I'm just trying to enjoy as much first year, because I know second year and third year is gonna be more intense, so yeah. And the next thing I want to talk about is career. So like, for me personally, I am someone who's very goal driven. I need to have a goal to aim for, or else I feel empty, or I feel like I'm running around in circles. So GCSE I was focused on, I want to get all the 9s, all the 8s, because I know I want to get it to choose like any A-level that I want, so that's what I did, got it, done, cool. A-levels I was like, I need to get all the A stars and do my best because I want to get into LSE, Oxbridge. Cool, done that. And now that I'm at university, it's a bit different, because okay, you need at least a 2-1 to get a decent job. And then my next question is, so what job am I aiming for? What job am I aiming for? And then I started to think about, who am I? Who am I? What do I want? Like, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? So this year was the year I realised that, I've been focusing so much on trying to get good grades. I've been focusing so much on what teachers are telling me to do. Have I actually started listening to what I actually want? This is something, I guess, new, and I question myself even today, like, why did I not think about this, you know, earlier? I knew I wanted to do economics because of many different reasons, but actually I realised I didn't let myself consider any other options. So if I could go back would I be thinking about computer science? Would I be thinking about engineering? I never gave myself the option to choose those, and I kind of look back and question, would I have enjoyed those more in terms of like career? What do I want to do? Because before I didn't really look into so much like what is actually out there, whereas in first year university I talked to lots of people outside university, tried to be more outgoing and social as opposed to more introverted, and I realised just how many different career options there are, and that my original goal kind of changed, like what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be when I was in year 12. Going in to study economics is different from who I am now and what I want to do now, and probably might change next year and the year after next. And so I realised these 3 years are going to be a really interesting year, but also if I don't have something to chase, if I don't have something to aim for, I just feel a bit, I don't know, it is just a personal thing, I just feel like a bit, not empty, but like, who am I? And this was the big question during the year, which I will be honest, I felt there were days where I was revising and I just feel like, why am I doing this? How am I going to use it? Is this really taking me to where I want to be? And then I asked, like, where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? So I'm someone who kind of overthinks a lot, as you might know. And to me, I realised, I don't know, I just really want to do something that is impactful and requires good, like, hard, rare skills. I want to be someone who's less kind of hard to replace. But through starting YouTube unexpectedly last year, and my hobby for just like drawing and art and everything, and then going into study economics, which is a very maths heavy, not so much creativity. I didn't write a single essay this year. I realised that I need some sort of creativity in my life at least, and that's why I am kind of doing YouTube on the side and doing other small hobbies and projects. So if you're in year 12 right now and you're applying to university, I have created my own signature personal statement mastery program, and this is something that I'm also doing on the side and gaining so much fulfillment and happiness from helping you guys getting into your top choices, mainly through personal statements. So if that's something that you want to know more about, then book a call. There's a link in the description box and we can have a talk about it, your goals, and whether it might be something that you'll be interested in, and please focus. Okay, done. Anyway, so that's just like a side promo, but it's through doing these different things that help me have a bit of spice and creativity in my life. So that is one thing, and so yeah, my biggest question this year during university is, what am I aiming for in terms of my career? Like, after doing some startup stuff, which, yep, it did fail, but it was very interesting and I learned so much, and I realised, do I want to aim for like a big company, or do I want to aim for a small company, a startup, and work my way up, or help grow the company, or yeah, what do I want to do? This is a big question and I rambled a lot, so I'm going to stop here, but that's the big question of the year, and probably the question that's going to come next year and the year after that. But I'm learning, and people tell me a lot of different things and say that you shouldn't try to find your passion. Do I go for my passion, or do I go for a solid career? Do I go for the risk, the excitement, or do I go for the secure, stable job, or do I go for both? And right now I am kind of in the both mode. So yeah, we will see how it goes, but I'll be keeping you guys updated. If you guys are interested, and if you guys enjoy this type of video where I'm just talking more about like documenting my life and career and just life, then yeah, let me know through the comments. Okay, so that is the career stuff. LSE have a good career support hub, so there's always a lot going on. And oh yeah, another thing is in terms of like the pressure, so something I didn't really think about, or yeah, I just didn't think about internships, like especially my first year. I didn't really think about it that much, but I realized that it's a big topic when you're at university. Is you're either talking about, I guess, societies, relationships, schoolwork, or career, internships. Well, I guess that's what everyone talks about, isn't it? But yeah, career internship is a big thing. I think especially at LSE, there is a big, I feel like, well, obviously it's all different, but there is this general vibe where it's either investment banking or it's consulting. But then there is also a really nice startup entrepreneurship culture as well. So 3 different cultures, and I feel like I'm in the middle of, well, in the middle or mix of consulting and entrepreneurship startup. So yeah, it's just there's just so much to think about, and it's interesting. And one thing that all of my friends and I agree is that the summer of year 13 is just an amazing summer, the best summer. And GCSE as well is, you finish GCSE, you haven't started A-levels, that summer is just, you can do whatever you want. And then the year 13, you finished A-levels, you're not about to start university, you can do whatever you want. Like, please don't try to prepare, I guess, much on like university courses, because once you're at university, you pretty much always have something to think about. Like, you're either thinking about exams and how I'm going to get through this, or you're thinking about career, internships, applications. Each application takes so long to do. You need to think about interviews, like the tests, the CV, and then also, not to mention, is that you are becoming an adult and you need to manage your own money. You need to learn about money, personal finance, and cooking. Glad I'm quite a good cook. Well, I was a good cook, and then I realised I can't be bothered to cook, and I just started to eat whatever's on the table, like ice cream and chocolate. And yes, that's not good. President, you need to change that. And yeah, there's just, I don't know, I find this journey kind of fun, stressful, lost. Like, I guess a reason why I like filming on YouTube is because the 20s is like the year you're finding yourself, or you're defining who you are, knowing more about your strengths and weaknesses, and just creating your dream life. This is something I want to document. As Gary Vee says, document the journey. So yeah, while also creating videos to add value to your life, like A-level videos, personal statements, applications, and any other videos you guys want me to make, then also hit me up, send me a message, comment. So last thing I want to say, because it's already like long video, I'm gonna just talk about my wins and my struggles during first year of university. So should we start with the struggles first? Okay, so the struggles is, number 1, well, this year especially, it's meeting new people. It wasn't a big struggle, but I think finding friends where you can hang out a lot with, and really vibe with and connect with. This is something that I'm still trying to learn and go through. Some people make friends very easily, some people don't. I would say I make friends very easily now. Well, before I didn't, but in terms of genuine finding the few friends where you can just hang out with a lot, or like, you know, the core friendship group is probably something that I'm still trying to find at LSE. So if you're at LSE and you're considering a add-on friend, then yeah, send me a message. Gosh. The second one is career. So I really didn't think about career as seriously as this year, as going to university. I really started to think, what is my intention of studying economics? Because actually my when I was in year 12, my career goal has completely changed this year, and I kind of need to rethink how I'm gonna use this degree in the best way possible, while also enjoying what I'm gonna do in the future. So that's a big question I had. And number 3 is time management. I don't want to be someone who just focuses on the degree and studying, because that's all I did last year. Like GCSE A levels, all I did was focus on getting the good grades, and this is something I realised I don't really want to do. So it's kind of managing to manage my time where I can do well in my degree, do well in the other projects I'm doing, film YouTube videos that will help you guys. I know it's not very consistent, so this is something that I'm learning. Ali Abdal, if you're watching this video, which probably not, but you know, you've got your amazing productivity tips. If he can do it, then I'll find my way and I'll manage to do it someday, right? Anyway, that's just not really a funny joke, but yeah, so time management is probably a bit of a struggle, learning to be more independent, adulting, and I guess I'll just be completely open with you guys. I mean, in terms of like relationships, I have well, okay, I have one experience, but that was like when I was 12, so you know, that doesn't matter. But probably that side of things, like honestly, I don't think I'll think about that for a long time. It's just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Not a priority. More so care about the connection as opposed to just having a relationship. Anyway, that's a topic that I'm gonna brush aside, because it's like, yeah, brush aside. Next is gonna be the wins that I had this year. So I think the win is confidence. Like, it's just, yeah, if you saw my very first video, which please don't, but okay, if you do, then I can see I wasn't confident. Like, I wasn't super confident, and yeah, I wasn't really confident. And then 2020 I became a bit more confident, and I think YouTube, creating videos, talking to myself has really built the confidence. But then at university, there's so much other things that you do, and confidence isn't just about like how you talk to people, but what you do, and like proving to yourself you can do certain things, and you manage to do it, and you just surprise yourself, and all of those little things that you do during university that isn't just kind of school stuff like grades and everything. The other experiences have really built and helped me grow my confidence and self-belief, because that's something that I really struggled with, is believing in myself. So that's something that has improved, still has a long way to go, but it has improved. So that's a win. And yeah, and the next thing is probably time management as well, is because you are forced to do things on your own, and I have improved in time management and being more productive, but of course nowhere near Ali Abdal, unfortunately. That's my goal. So yes, still a long way to go, but it has improved. And my last thing is learning more about reality, about real life. I feel like, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's embarrassing to say, but I feel like I've been living in a box for most of my life. And it wasn't until going to university that I learnt more about life, in terms of what it is, what's that actually like. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, and the requirement of just having a really strong mindset, and the soft skills, communication skills, leadership skills, being able to network, LinkedIn, like so many different crucial soft skills and stuff that are very, very, very important in like life and career and everything, that I really didn't realise and think about as much before. Now I really have come to learn about it. Yeah, that's something new, and I would say it's a win. So yeah, so this is a very long video, I'm sorry, but that's first year done-ish. Still have one exam to go, so I can't say like completely done, but yeah, it's pretty much done. and all I can say is that it's been so quick. And yeah, the YouTube channel hasn't grown that much, but which is completely fine. I am actually very excited that I'm nearly up to 500 subscribers, and I really appreciate every single one of you guys who are watching it, because it means a lot. Filming these videos isn't that easy sometimes, so if you do like the channel, then please give a like, please give a subscribe, and please tell me what kind of videos you like to watch, because I'm still trying to think. There's so many productivity videos out there, and yeah, I'm just trying to think what videos can I make that would really be something that you guys like, find interesting and want to know. Unfortunately, there aren't many LSE campus footages, videos with friends and that, because yeah, this year has not been the year where there has been that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's super long, and if you're in first year, let me know how it went for you guys, because I'm really interested to hear. And yeah, until next time.